Hey everybody, my name is Bonnie, and what I'm going to be talking about today is about some things that happened to me when I was little. First things first, I feel like I've never done an introduction before. I feel like I should do a little small introduction. Right now, I'm like in a different setting. I definitely moved out from a place called home, house, where family was. I technically left because of personal situations that were just really not okay with me at the time. There's a whole like dramatic lore about it behind the whole meaning. I'm just gonna talk about some personal things that happened to me when I was little, these paranormal things. And I believe that the lore really is crazy in my case. So, I know that there's a lot of people that can relate. And that's why I wanted to do a little background story before I tell these crazy things that used to happen to me when I was like growing up and a little girl. So yeah, first things first. So anyways, I come from a really hardworking mother that went through a lot of things by herself, or so say, and I'm really far from family, which was a very toxic situation that was going on, basically stuck on lore that has to do with when I was like 4 years old, 5 years old situation. And on top of that, so many, like, I have like this big lore behind me and it's just crazily insane, but I'm not gonna get to that state because I feel like I'm in a new era in my life, and you know, God is definitely good and he has blessed me in many ways, personal things that me and him, talk about, Lord, and be thankful because he really is good. And so, going back to paranormal activity, people watch like people that are religious and watch this video, I want you to understand, coming from my perspective and like a lot of things that have gone through my life, coming from the perspective of you, if you're religious, it doesn't mean that you're just saved from all negative energy, paranormal activity, and things like that. Like, you literally have to be consistent with your religion and like you just be positive and positive and positive, and things will surely go away. But when you're in the growing process and you're a child, you go through so much development and so much, like, I feel like when you're an innocent child, it's really easy for negative energies to surround you just because you're pure, you're little, you're small, and you're in a growth development in your life. I see it that way. That's my point of view. It could be that there are a lot of people out there can relate to this because it is a real thing. Just as negative people have negative energies within them and they construct it through their personality, their person, and everything they do, there's also good people that prospectively show it through their personality and the things that they do. I struggled with anxiety growing up. I struggled with bullying. I struggled with a lot of insane things. On top of that, the toxic situation with the Lord behind my family and the situation with my family. So it's a lot that I carry. And I know that I can share this with everybody because there's a lot of people that surely can relate. And I hope that we can. Okay, so going back to the lore and situation that I got going on, I'm just going to put it aside and I really just want to concentrate on the ghost stories or paranormal activity or, things of that nature that happened to me while I was growing up, which is ridiculously insane. Or I'm going to get into these stories, but I really feel like an introduction was needed for you guys to know where I'm coming from now.